Hello everyone, welcome to the day 5 of Object-Oriented Programming with Java for beginners. Today we'll learn one of the four pillars of Object-Oriented Programming. And this is not only for Java, this is for all the languages which support OOPs because it is language independent. Let's say the four pillars of these groups, which are encapsulation, next, polymorphism, inheritance, and abstraction. We'll obviously cover all these four pillars in this playlist. Let's start from the most fundamental pillar, which is encapsulation. And these we are referring to this as pillars because without a pillar, a building cannot exist. Similarly, without these four concepts, total object-oriented programming concept does not exist. So these are the main four pillars of this book's concept, and today we'll learn about encapsulation. So by the term encapsulation, you can first imagine the word capsule, because the word capsule is somehow related, somehow linked to the term encapsulation, and we all are aware of capsule. What is a capsule? It is a medicine with some chemicals wrapped into it, and we intake it for our disease, for curing our disease, and this is very efficient. But now let's assume this uh, that this capsule concept does not exist really. See, the main function is of the chemicals. So we can intake the chemicals manually, we can intake the chemicals individually without the capsule. If the capsule does not exist, we have to intake all the chemicals individually, which is more time consuming and which is more complex matter. It's not as simple as that. So the capsule concept came to us for making this task more easy. Because for this capsule, under a single unit, we can have all these chemicals and we can easily intake the capsule and all the works are going very good. So this is how encapsulation works in OOPS concept also. It's like wrapping the it's like wrapping the data, wrapping the methods, or you can say it's like wrapping the properties and methods under a single unit. And this unit is called class. So under the class, we are declaring this variable, this method. So this is the encapsulation, and we all are dealing with encapsulation from the first video, right? Yes, we may not know the term, we may have not known the term this encapsulation. Okay, but the concept is about encapsulation. It's the creating the methods, declaring the variables under the class, under a single unit. So this makes our class structure. Our structure of the class is made by this. And this implements the data hiding concept, which is also very important in OOPS. Data hiding. Yes, it implements the data hiding concept in Java. How? Because in the previous video, I have discussed about this access specifier and I've told how this private access specifier or protected access specifier prevents us from accessing data members directly. So this is the main fundamental of data hiding. We cannot access the age variable directly from this class. Okay, let's comment out. Let's sorry. Okay, let's comment out these two lines and try to print s1.h and let's see what happens. Yes, you can say that age has private access in student. So it is the data hiding. It prevents us from accessing the data, but we can access easily by this setter and getter function because setter and getter function are by default or public. You can make it public also, but I prefer it keeping as it is, I mean default. So now if we execute, then the correct output is being printed. So this is like how the encapsulation works. So without encapsulation, we cannot create the class, and if we cannot create a class, we cannot create an object, and if we cannot create class and object, then the concept of object-oriented programming does not really exist. So this is the importance of encapsulation. I think you all have understood this encapsulation concept. If you have any type of doubt, you can write it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.